Welcome back to What I Eat in a Week. I haven't done one of these videos before, and the reason I wanted to do it this week is because I'm still hobbling around on one foot and it's pretty difficult for me to just be on my feet all day and vlog a whole day. So what I thought I would do instead is film my favorite recipe that I eat each day during this week and then give you 5 different recipes, and hopefully by the end of it you will be inspired and salivating and hungry. Did you hear that? My stomach actually just rumbled. So yeah, this is gonna be kind of lunch stroke brunch edition. The thing is, sometimes I eat savory meals for lunch, sometimes I have sweet, sometimes I have a mixture of both. It's always delicious, and right now, because I've got more time to put into my food, because I'm still, I was gonna say disabled, that would probably be the wrong thing to say, because I'm still one-legged. Yeah, but yeah, all of these meals are gonna be very simple and easy to replicate. They're all gonna be bloody delicious, because you know me, I only eat good food. What I'm really trying to do at the moment is make delicious creations just out of minimal ingredients, because I feel like that's more realistic and accessible for everyone. I feel like, for me personally, when I look at a recipe and there's 20 different ingredients, I just turn away immediately just because I don't know, it kind of intimidates me. But yeah, these recipes are gonna be simple, nutritious, filling. Let's get cooking. Good morning, beautiful. Why am I saying that? I keep thinking this is a normal vlog, but it's not. I often talk about when I'm making pasta that I always use chickpea, red lentil, pea pasta, something that's just higher in protein, because it makes it a lot more filling. But don't get me wrong, I love just regular wheat pasta as well. Today I'm using whole wheat. If you wanted to add a protein source to your meal, but you can't be bothered to, I don't know, cook up some tofu or roast some chickpeas or something, you can make the sauce a high protein sauce. This sauce is not only a high protein sauce, it's healthy, it's creamy, you have crispy vegetables to toss with the pasta, which I'm just putting in the oven with some olive oil, salt and pepper, a little bit of coconut aminos. I chopped up some aubergine, eggplant, courgette or zucchini, and some chestnut mushrooms. So they're gonna get nice and crispy in the oven. So yeah, all you need for the sauce is some silken tofu. I say silken tofu, that's what my original recipe calls for. Today I don't have that, so I'm just using regular tofu. We're gonna blend it with some green pesto, green vegan pesto of course. Make sure you check the jar. You can also use red. Lemon juice, salt, pepper, blend it up, and then that's your creamy, decadent, healthy pasta sauce right there. Toss it with some leafy greens and fresh herbs, a little sprinkle of pine nuts. You know this is gonna be good. Really should be using soft tofu for this, but again, if you don't have it, and you have a good blender, you can still make this with any kind of tofu. This is actually extra firm tofu, which is like the opposite of what I wanted, but it's still gonna work. We have some green vegan pesto, some fresh lemon, and lots of it too. If this needs to be thinned more, which I suspect it will, because of the firm tofu, I'm just gonna add more of the pasta water, which is gonna amalgamate it into a beautiful sauce. I'm gonna dump some fresh rocket in here, arugula, just to green it up a little bit, add some extra nutrients and tangy, sharp flavor. I was gonna toss this in afterwards, but I thought, why not make the sauce a little bit more green? Whenever I have any kind of cooked savory meal, I always feel the need to have some raw, refreshing veggies with it as well. I know tomatoes aren't veggies, they're a fruit, but you know what I mean. Gonna take a tiny bit of the starchy pasta water to add to the sauce. Look at this, goddess green sauce. Look at how beautifully crispy and caramelized these veggies are. Mmm, the shrooms. A little sprinkle of pine nuts for a little bit of crunch. Whenever you make this, make a big batch. It will stay good in the fridge for a few days in an airtight container. Do you know what? This sauce is so good, it can actually just be used as a dip for like chips, veggies, everything. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Guys, this sauce. Cheers. I'm in the mood for something light and refreshing, but also filling and full of flavor, so I'm whipping up my cold soba noodle Asian inspired salad. This really is the easiest meal to whip up. It takes less than 10 minutes. In fact, it only takes 5 because the only things you need to cook is the soba noodles and edamame, both of which just take about 4 to 5 minutes to cook. And then it's just lots of colorful chopped fresh veggies, herbs, chili in a really nice zingy sauce, which kind of just like takes this to the next level. And of course it includes tahini, what a surprise. But one thing I wanted to say about the sauce is that orange and tahini together, as in fresh orange juice, so underrated. It's even better than lemon and tahini, trust me. This meal is also pretty high in protein from the edamame beans, so it's very, very filling, full of bulk, full of flavor, full of protein, full of starch, full of all the things you want in a lunch or a meal or anything you're gonna send down the chute. You know what I mean. In here I've got some sliced raw carrot, lots of shredded red cabbage, fresh cilantro or coriander, chilies, which are optional. It depends on how much you want to blow your head off or not, and some red bell pepper. Guys, that texture just cannot be competed with. Beautiful lake of liquid gold. Some fresh orange juice. Garlic powder, you can use fresh if you're not lazy. And a dash of coconut aminos. You can also use tamari or soy sauce. I just love the added sweetness that coconut aminos has. A little bit of salt and pepper. And a little sprinkle of sesame seeds to finish, just for the aesthetics. And a little bit of crunch. Exactly what I needed. Cheers. I am in the mood for some avocado toast, baby. When I say avocado toast, you know I don't just mean bread and avocado. You know I go all out with the trimmings. This includes balsamic vinegar, sun-dried tomatoes, my raw onion addiction also plays a big role in this, and then I put it back in the oven to caramelize. It's just... better be a good one. I have a feeling this is a really good one. It's huge as well. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Lots and lots of freshly sliced, thinly sliced, raw white onion. I don't know, I just prefer white over red 10 times out of 10 these days. Like I said, since I got injured, my body is just craving white onion like crazy. Some beautiful sun blush tomatoes. These are gonna get really nice and, I mean, they're already soft and squishy, but they're gonna soften and caramelize even more when I put them in the oven. The grand finale, good drizzle of balsamic glaze. This just takes it to a completely different level. I'm gonna put these under the grill for about 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, yeah, it's great like this, but trust me, when you get those caramelized onions and the sun-dried tomatoes start to squish and ooze a little bit, that's what I'm talking about. Now that is what I'm talking about, my friends. Beautiful. You ready for this crunch factor? The cooked sun-dried tomatoes make it taste like pizza sauce. In the mood for something sweet, so I'm gonna whip up a smoothie bowl. When I say smoothie bowl, I don't just mean smoothie bowl, I mean like, you know, like, you'll see. All the trimmings, high in protein, very filling, covered in peanut butter. Peanut butter! Let's do this. Of course, any smoothie bowl needs a base of frozen sweet bananas, frozen raspberries, a couple of beautiful squishy medjool dates, big mound of hemp seeds. Best part by far, using a full scoop of the salted caramel maca Perform protein from Vivo Life, which I'll link down below. Even though peanut butter is going on the top, I want some in there as well, you know? So just a little drizzle. All right, big drizzle of peanut butter. Peanut butter. A little splash of oat milk just to help it thin a little bit. Perfect texture. Considering there's so much in there, I'm gonna keep the toppings simple. So we have some beautiful fresh fig, a little bit more hemp seeds, and then the inevitable big lake of salted peanut butter. This is actually maple syrup flavored peanut butter. Peanut butter. Guys, would you look at that? I am so tempted to just dive in right now. I want to take a picture for Instagram, but I just don't think I can wait. Just wanted to say that this wasn't intentionally color coordinated with the hoodie. Kind of like camouflaged in with the bowl. Guys, look at that texture. Who doesn't want ice cream for lunch, eh? High protein, healthy, sweet and filling. Cheers. I'm making my hearty butter bean stew. It's very, very simple. All I did was fry off some onions and carrots in olive oil, flavored up with sweet smoked paprika, garlic granules, and cumin, a can of chopped tomatoes, and some extra tomato puree just for that deep, rich, tangy tomato flavor. I've got some big, starchy white potatoes baking in the oven, which I'm gonna use as boats. Trust me, if you need flavorful, filling, starchy comfort, this is the meal for you. Also, when you have leftovers, the best thing you can do is to put the butter beans on a tray with the tomato sauce, put them in the oven and bake it, and it becomes crispy and The best part about this meal is, well, any meal, is that it's gonna get drizzled with some good proper runny liquid gold. This stuff can take any meal to, I was gonna say a different level, just a different dimension of consciousness, just by putting this on your food. That, my friends, is what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Big bed of greens, as always. Just realized that you guys haven't seen me eat that many greens in this video, which is probably very surprising for everyone. But again, I am only showing you one meal a day, so you best believe, with at least one of the other ones, I've been eating like bare greens, just like greens, 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 at least 2 heads of romaine a day. It's never gonna change. A little sprinkle of fresh parsley. Dill works amazingly here too. And of course the grand finale, some beautiful liquid gold. Always a little bit more. Anyways guys, as always, I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you on the next video. Laters.